Jim pies. Get your mind out of the gutter. Why are you like this?
Why are you like this?
Chat.
I'm not even gonna bother. That's a Churchill. I can't do anything to that. My man, popping smoke's not gonna do anything for you. I am 3 feet away from you. Your boyfriend can't save you. I'm going to still shoot you. Your boyfriend couldn't save you in time, punk.
Wait! No! No!
Did you fall? Are you dead?
No, the fire! The fire! Run!
Are you dead?
I'm alive, somehow.
I don't know how to get away from this guy.
No! No! You set him off right as he got up there!
Oh! Are you dead?
I'm alive, just...
Franchise.
No, the cheese, not the cheese.
Get rid of this thing.
Oh, there's another one.
I want to get rid of that brat.
Rat!
Please leave me alone. There's still a thing. Ow, 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 ow. I gotta turn to Swiss cheese.
I've got an idea.
That was. Ooh, yikes. Oh! All right, head count. Who's still alive? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the car is very broken. Where'd the engine go?
Or not, he's coming back to fight me. Uh-oh. I can't pin him. I can't pin him from the front, Chonky. Help me, Chonky. Chonky, help. He's gonna kill me. I'm gonna die. Oh no, there's a big one. There's a big one, Chonky. Rico's ordering the choctopus. Let's go.
The choctopus!
Let's go.
He survived. Rose to the challenge.
I mean, he's Space Marine. It would take
True.
it would take a rather large choctopus to kill him.
Did it just break dance me off of it and almost kill me? I'm pretty sure that is exactly what it just did. My ATV break danced me off of the ATV, almost killing me and destroying it in the process.
Let's see. Okay, it shows it's picking me up now. Have I been quiet this whole time? I'm going to assume that I was quiet this whole time. In which case, okay, I see. Fair enough. Don't know why the microphone wasn't picking me up. I hadn't changed any of our settings. Ay. But, if that's the case, I guess we shall start from the top. Since I've been sitting here talking to myself this whole time. As per usual, our plan, because we're going to jump straight into it this time, because I've already gone through this whole rigmarole once. But, we will hop into our opening prayer here in but a moment. We'll get the ball rolling on that. After which, we'll hop into our Bible reading. Our verse of the day today, Romans 5, 6 through 8. And then, carrying on as we read through the Bible, we have Psalms 12 through 15. After which, the plan is technically to play Satisfactory and watch videos, but I won't lie. I might play some more Battle Brothers because I've been trying to figure that game out, and I think I'm starting to figure it out a little bit. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Don't know yet. Regardless, hopefully there should be no more talking to myself now. So, let's get the ball rolling, shall we? Let me pause our music, and we will get started now. Heavenly Father, we come to you today, and as we do, we ask that you open our hearts and our minds, that you provide us wisdom, guidance, and discernment in all things, and that in today, whatever the lesson that it is for us to take from today, that you should not only permit us to the wisdom and the insight that is necessary to understand the lesson, but that we should also be able to make use of it and grow as Christians. We ask that you continue to provide a refuge for us, a place where we can gather with our fellow Christians, where we can refresh and renew ourselves. We live in a world full of temptations, tragedies, and enemies all about us that we see us torn down and led astray. We just ask that you grant us the strength that is necessary to overcome each and every one of them today, but also that you should grant us the strength of heart that is necessary to forgive the transgressions that have been committed against us as we continue our walk alongside you. We ask that you lay your healing hands on each and every one of us. You know our personal struggles, whether we have admitted them out loud or not. You know what's in our hearts. You know our needs better than we do. And we just ask that you grant us those needs today, even those ones that we don't fully understand. But above all, we ask for your mercy and for your forgiveness, for we are not but sinners and fools, each and every one of us, that your will be done in our lives. In your heavenly name we pray. Amen. Alright. I feel like I was stuck in a loop there since I had to do that a second time. I still don't know why my mic wasn't picking up properly. That's kind of silly. I literally hadn't changed anything at all. And it was just like, nope. It's not picking you up. Ay. But, alright, so let's hop into our Bible reading, shall we? Our verse of the day today, coming from Romans 5, 6 through 8, from the King James Version of the Bible. For when we were yet without strength, in due time Christ died for the ungodly. For scarcely for a righteous man will one die. Yet peradventure for a good man some would even dare to die. But God commandeth his love toward us, in that, while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. It is quite impressive. It's not hard to get someone to die for a cause that they truly believe in and something that they consider to be righteous, but to get someone to lay down their life for someone that they can acknowledge as being astray, being wrong, being a sinner, that is a lot to ask. Rebozo, congratulations on first. Welcome in, my friend. Fish, how dare you? How dare you come in here and say such an outrageous thing to me? But how are you doing today, my friend? Alright, so continuing with our reading through the Bible, though, we shall be reading Psalms 12 through 15. So let's get started. You're well just on break? Well, congratulations on your break. I'm sure it is well earned, and I hope that you are relaxing. I appreciate you choosing to spend some of your precious time here, my friend. Let's see, so Psalms 12, to the chief musician upon Seminith, a psalm of David. Help, Lord, for the godly man ceaseth, for the faithful fail from among the men, or the children of men. They speak vanity, every one with his neighbor. With flattering lips, and with a double heart do they speak. The Lord shall cut off all flattering lips, and the tongue that speaketh proud things. Who have said, with our tongues will we prevail? Our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now will I arise, saith the Lord. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. The words of the Lord are pure words, as silver tried in a furnace of earth, purified 7 times. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. The wicked walk on every side, when the vilest men are exalted. Sadly, that's where we are, and we have been for a while. We're at the part where the wicked are walking on every side because we have exalted not only vile men, but vile women and vile demons. We have allowed them to infiltrate every part of our society. And that is why we have had so much strife and struggle in the last while. Psalm 13, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. How long wilt thou forget me, O Lord? Forever? How long wilt thou hide thy face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall mine enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Lord my God. Lighten my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest mine enemy say, I have prevailed against him. And those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But I have trusted in thy mercy. My heart shall rejoice in thy salvation. I will sing unto the Lord, because he hath dealt bountifully with me. Indeed. 14. The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. The Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men, to see if there were any that did understand, and seek God. They are all gone aside. They are altogether become filthy. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge? Who eat up my people as they eat bread, and call not upon the Lord? There were they in great fear, for God is in the generation of the righteous. Ye have shamed the counsel of the poor, because the Lord is his refuge. Oh, that the salvation of Israel were come out of Zion, when the Lord bringeth back the captivity of his people. Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel should be glad. I find it funny that I did highlight the first line of 14 before. I know why I highlighted it. And it is because of many a time it does come up where there are many people that will very happily, proudly say that there is no God, and this one was there from the beginning to address that. Those are fools. Especially funny whenever it's someone that's trying to be a scientific atheist of sorts, where they preach the gospel of science, though almost never are they actually someone qualified to do so, as they rarely have any actual background that would indicate their capability in the sciences. And yet some of the most accomplished scientists in human history were devout Christians. Always funny to me. It's hard not to love that line because of that, in part. Written over 2,000 years ago at this point, and yet still absolutely just taking their arguments out before they can even start. It's great. Now for Psalm 15, though. Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill? He that walketh uprightly, and worketh righteousness, and speaketh the truth in his heart. He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor, in whose eyes a vile person is contemned, but he honoureth them that fear the Lord. He that sweareth to his own hurt, and changeth not. He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor taketh reward against the innocent. He that doeth these things shall never be moved. Indeed. That last one's a good one, just in general to live by, even. Don't engage in usury. Do not take reward against the innocent. Neither of those are good in any way, shape, or form. Even outside of Christianity. If you were just trying to make a society that was a moral, upright society, those are still good ones, which is funny, because then so often you'll hear, once again, that the idea of you can be moral without God, and then look where that's gotten us. Our morals without God has resulted in some horrific developments in recent years for humanity. Some of the worst things imaginable. Okay, though, let's see. So, get our music back on for now. Okay, so I know that we were going to play Satisfactory, and we probably still will today. But I do want to try some more Battle Brothers. I want to love this game, and I want to get good at it. I really do. Let me audio, because I want to listen to my music. Alright, so I want to do Oath Takers because that's a nice one because you start with really good gear, but I'm going to go with A New Company again. Because that one feels a little like it's one of those things where it's like I've learned some stuff using that start, but I still want to get better at it, you know? Now I need to come up with a name for our band. The question is what to name them, you know? That is the question. Name it Fish. I am not going to name a mercenary band Fish. Outrageous, Rebozo. I always end up wanting to go with this banner, for obvious reasons. Every time I see it. You should be noble few. Alright, so... now we start our own mercenary band. Starts us off next to Königsmund. We'll immediately head over there and see... okay, so let's see. We got 3 men. Go through, get an assessment of our gear. And see if we can get us a nice standard going here. Alright, who's for hire? Wenzel the understudy. 160. Olaf a juggler. Oh dear. Leonhard. Sir Geofram, an adventurous noble. Well, sir, I don't have enough money to hire you. I'm gonna hire the 2 fishermen, because I think it's thematically appropriate. Alright, hand over your gear, boys. Alright. Now we go to the market. Okay, there are no rugged surcoats for sale, so we shall instead acquire that, and that'll give us 2 guys with leather tunics, 3 with the rugged coats. Something like that. I wonder, before I buy that one... darn, I thought that there was a an armor smith here. I was gonna see if he had an option for sale, but no such luck. Alright, get our men armed up, so... actually means I need to do it that way, and then we... oh, I can just... oh, wait, hold on. So I can't do that for the secondaries. Okay. Alright, we've got our men hired and equipped. Not super well, but... how much are you paying? 340? Fine. Alright, see if we can track down these criminals. And get back this, this golden talisman. This is an interesting song to go hunting criminals to. Okay, they've got us outnumbered by 2. Might want to change the title. fine. There. Alright, let them start drawing in. What do I mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Wait, what? What is this? Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. Is there a way to... Well, that's kind of annoying. Apparently I gave the wrong ammo to the wrong men. Which is terribly unfortunate. Gonna be streaming in an hour to do some repo?
That was great.
I have not
Yeah, it was a good
yet
call,
actually
Kiki.
played repo.
I wonder how you could see the future like that. Hey, welcome in, Thrall. Oh yeah, we just got interesting already.
Let's see.
Well, James will make it interesting, even if it isn't. So, there are different card types. These are attack cards.
Repo is comedy. I have seen a little bit of it, and it does look quite funny, I won't lie. Let's see. So if we send our guy there... Oh, there's someone hiding all the way back there. What the heck? I haven't decided yet, to be entirely honest. I do want to play this game for a bit, and I was, like, today was going to be kind of chill, because I'll be honest, I have done a lot of collabs lately. I am all peopled out for the most part. I love hanging out with everyone, but hooey, I am not an extrovert. It's alright, Mark, and I understand. And I think next time, most likely. We'll have to see about scheduling it out ahead of time and see if we can get some others in with us. Because I would love to take a bunch of the crew in with us, because I feel like that game would be guaranteed on a lot of clips. But last night was... that was a lot. That was a lot of people. And most of them, I only knew a little bit. Like, there were several people in there that was the first time I've ever streamed with or spoken with. Which is cool. I like meeting new people. But my social battery is just drained after that, you know? Let's see. So they can't cross there. You can definitely relate. Yeah. 10 streamers for one collab is a lot of folks. It was a lot of fun. It was just... Holy moly. Oh yeah, there were a ton of people there, and I'm only close with a few of them, so that was interesting. But I did enjoy it a fair bit. And it's always fun to try out some games with some new folks, I won't lie. Oh, they just one-tap that guy. Okay. I can't quite figure that out. I almost never one-tap anyone in this game. Even people that are wearing, like, the lowest level gear that can be used. And I can't quite figure out why that is that way. It didn't help that that was one of my ranged guys, and I totally messed up and put the wrong equipment on him, so he had the wrong ammo type. Okay, see if we can turn our men around and get up there to save this guy. Again with the one tap. Okay, I guess he was a little injured, but I don't feel like he was injured enough to where that should have... I gotta look into that weapon, because, like, I don't know. I say that, because then I've also tried... one of them had a falchion, I think. Oh, okay, at least this guy survived. But he's got no nose now. Still. Yeah, okay, so reinforced wooden flail. Yeah, 20 to 45. It doesn't feel like it. Okay, let's see. So first of all, you... Okay, so that actually is better than a knife. That's... Oh, okay, so I guess I've never noticed the knife explicitly says it's not for combat. I've seen Gib. Huh? So it's not that it's a useless weapon, it's just not great. I specifically try to give it to, like, my archers and whatnot, the ranged guys, you know? Because, they've got to have, like, a weapon as a backup in case the enemy get in close. But I thought the knife was, like, a little bit more reliable. I didn't realize just how bad it was. It even explicitly is like, it's not for combat. It's like, oh, okay. But yeah, because whenever I haven't given melee weapons to my ranged guys in the past, it's gotten them murked. And I didn't realize the Butcher's Cleaver is actually not terrible. It's not great, mind you, but not as bad as I thought it was. we'll give him that bandage. And we'll swap him over to the undamaged armor. We can swap him that actual shield. And why not? We'll give him the flail and see if he has any success with that. Okay. Escorting, that's an abysmally low paying job, but I guess we'll take it. At the very least, they'll feed us. Okay, and our men don't need a huge amount of time to heal, though he is just straight missing a nose. And that is permanent. I always choose that one because I can't find I can't seem to figure out how you get the other one done. Ooh, there is an armorer here. That's good to know. It's actually somewhat reasonably priced. If anything, I could... It would leave us broke, but I could probably get these 2 mail shirts and up armor 2 of our guys pretty significantly. This is an expensive investment. $30, that's 55. Okay, so we'll give him that. And actually, well... Yeah, we'll leave that way. We're quite poor now, but... Let's talk money. 540. Secure ancient cemetery. So be it. Unknown garrison, locations in the forest. Okay. Hopefully it's bandits and not something crazy. I wonder, can I... No. Okay. It is bandits. By the description there. A lot of bandits. Not thrilled to see that particular bit of knowledge, but... Let them draw in, let our archer start trying to pick some of them off. Nice. He actually hit his shot. That's good. and immediately got his helmet. That's... okay. Okay, so let's see. Lash. Aim for an opponent's head. %57% chance to hit. Didn't hit. There we go. At least he hit that time. And that right there is why I gave that man an axe. And he whiffed. Okay, so apparently chainmail doesn't mean anything when your enemies all have flails. Apparently flails are the strat, I guess. Because they just tore that dude apart. Except for the fact that my men still can't aim. We're gonna get wiped again. Apparently spears are just not worthwhile at all, and I've been wasting my money and time even considering them. Oh, that guy's just running. Oh yeah, that guy's not going anywhere. Oh. Well, it looks like the only survivor is going to be the one coward that ran away. Can we just... and just do the retreat already, come on. They can't catch up to him. He started off way before they did. Well. I mean, I guess I'm glad that he ran away and that means we're still in the game for now, but like... but man, did he just... what a cowardly animal. He's like, nope, they're all dying, bye. Okay, okay, bud. That also lost us a ton of gear. We can't even afford to hire anyone now. Yeah, we might as well just... yeah, just... there's no point on this one. We already lost all of our equipment, all of our money, and all of our men, so it's like, well... we survived, but we survived in the way that, like, someone got to go home, I guess. Okay. Take another crack at it. This time, apparently, we need to just completely avoid spears under any circumstance. They are not worthwhile at all. This town doesn't have any equipment. I wish I had known that before I started selling all of our gear. Yeah, let's see, I guess. Guess we're gonna figure out what we can do with this set of equipment. We are going to be a very motley crew. This is... Yeah, we are a very motley gang of men now. But we've got 7 men. So, we're essentially just going to adopt the strategy of the communist parties. It's like, you can't kill me, or at least you can't kill all of me. I'll win by throwing enough manpower at the problem. For now, until we can actually start getting some decent equipment and gear these guys up. Because right now it's just whatever tools we could find. Ah, there we go. That's better stuff. Alright. I'll take whatever job this is. Okay, we're tracking down... Yeah, we're tracking down some criminals and trying to get back a lockbox. Hopefully, this time it'll go a little bit better, as we're unlikely to be outnumbered by the gang, at least. Yeah, no, there's 7 of them and 7 of us. What's worse that could happen? And we're probably roughly equivalent in terms of arms. Essentially, he hired a gang of thugs to go chase down a gang of thugs. Okay, having that long reach weapon is nice. I will be honest. Oh, he will. That dude just one-tapped his shield. Okay. Ooh. That was pretty gnarly. There we go. That's all we got from them. Really. With that many of them, especially with that many of them having the flails and whatnot. Give him that instead. Well, we got that done with fairly easily. No one died as well. At least none of our men died, which is always the priority. Yeah, I think we're good on all that stuff for now. Sir Siegfried's Pummeler. What is that doing in like this little town in the middle of nowhere? That's strange. All right. Okay, well, they won't give us a job anyway. Apparently, we're not special enough. Wasted our time coming up here. Well, upside, our injured guy is probably gonna be in decent enough shape by the time we get into another fight. Except for his cut arm sinew, apparently. I guess that one's gonna take a while. Yeah, still no good equipment for sale here. Let's see. There's brigands. We shall accept the contract, and let's see, where are they supposed to be? Over there. Huh. Lawman's demise. Well, good thing we're not lawmen. Or mercenaries. So surely this means that we will prevail there, yeah? So I will admit it is quite funny. Most of our band is made up of fishermen. We essentially just walked into the local fish market and hired up a bunch of guys, and we're like, all of you, you're now mercenaries. Let's go. Some brigand thugs and fortifications. Now the question is, do we outnumber them? We do. Good. Right. 47%, 10%, 32, 25. Shoot him. Okay. Hmm. That guy's aim apparently isn't very good. My guy's aim isn't very good either. No one can aim out here. I guess it's dark. It's nighttime and everyone's just like, can't see anything. Oh, of course, late. Of course he landed a hit. Ooh, that was a good hit. That guy's gonna die, and it's just down to his inability, apparently, to hit something. Good lord. I will be honest, that I really don't like. The percentage system does not feel accurate. You'll have a better chance to hit than not, and just still never hit anything sometimes. And it's just like, okay, what's the point of the percentage system, you know? I guess we'll just end our turn, let him run. There's no point. Unfortunately, that we lost a guy, especially to like such a random, like, oh, he's down. He was fine, but now he's not. Like, oh, okay. All right, let's see. Perks. Oh, wait. Hit the wrong one. Alright. So, we lost a guy that time, but could be worse, I suppose. Okay, so the pickaxes are great just because it's got such ridiculously high effect against armor. So that's probably how they've been taking out some of my better guys in some of these other runs. Is that thing just disregards your armor. Hey, good stuff. I ate a lot of lettuce growing up, one might say. I'm hard to kale. Oh no, I've got a punny guy. Hey, what are your issues? Fractured hand, bruised leg, and some light wounds. Okay, well, he's not too heavily injured at least, that's good. You know, I guess I could start issuing pickaxes as like a secondary for, you know, if when our guys get stuck fighting a heavily armored opponent, then it's like, okay, just swap to your pickaxe and start wailing on them. I need a new fisherman, I lost one. Bernard, you're hired. Get in here. Okay, we're looking for a lockbox. And of course they're back over across the water. Dang nibbit. Yeah. How far did these guys go? Oh, okay. I was like, I swear, if they cross the water again. Cool. Okay. I'll take that. Dang. Yeah, those pickaxes hurt. Goodness gracious. Dagnabbit. And he bled out. Losing two guys in one round, or into one fight like that's kind of annoying. I won't lie. Like, the bandits in this game do fight weirdly to the death. Like, you'd expect, it's like, okay, well, they're your average band of criminals. When backed into a corner, 90% of the time your assumption is going to be like, they're going to probably choose to just run. They're not, brave, honorable fighters or something. But in this game, my goodness, dude, they fight to the bitter end. Like, you have to kill everyone half the time for them to start considering running. And I will admit, it does feel a little strange, a little arbitrary for them to just be like, no, I will never run. Like, okay. But you're just a petty bandit. Why are you so not afraid of death? Crippling strikes. That could be a good one to get. Well, I hope that guy is happy. There are 9 people dead to get his lockbox back. As we did kill literally every single bandit. None survived. But at least all of our men have spare equipment now, so they've all got a pickaxe that they can swap to if we get stuck in a fight against more heavily armored enemies, which is good. I'm trying to figure this game out, I promise. I'm trying to figure it out. Only 270, so that's not even enough to, like, hire 2 replacements either. Okay, we're not gonna do that job then. If he's gonna pay so little, I ain't taking that kind of a contract. Paying us nothing to do it. It's like, no. Everything is expensive here. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have taken that much equipment. Now we don't have any money. Well, the men aren't going to be very happy when they don't get paid tomorrow, but... We'll head down to that other fishing town, though, and see if maybe we can find some work there. Negative 57. Not good. We need to double time it to that other town. To Crumhorn. Hurry! Hurry! We gotta find work. I spent too much money on buying us supplies. And now the men are going to be furious that they're not getting paid. Though it is kind of funny that they're getting mad that they're not getting paid while we're out in the middle of nowhere. one of those things where it's like, so if you had a couple of extra coins in your pocket in the middle of nowhere, how would that benefit you? We're 170. We just gotta track down whatever's terrorizing the town. Yeah, see, like they're dissatisfied and disgruntled because they're not getting paid, and it's like, okay, you're not in like town or anything though. What are you going to do with coins if you're out in the wilds? I'm curious to know. What is their big spending plan, you know? This man is already wavering. And he missed. You know, if my aim was that bad, I'd probably be wavering too, I guess, so. I'll let him draw in a little closer. Okay, that guy just from good health to no health in no time at all. And that guy's whiffing all of his swings. That's good. I'm glad to see it. All of my men are missing. I love to see it. Any hits would be just freaking lovely. The only positive here is they aren't hitting as frequently as they probably want either. I'm just going to start avoid fighting at night, like, as hard as I can. If I can avoid it, I will not fight at night from here on out, because 19% chance to hit a target that is directly in front of you is obnoxious, to be entirely honest. Oh, okay, there he goes. And now he's gonna bleed out, too. What a brilliant strategy you have there, fisherman. They're both out of range already. Yep, there he goes. He's still running away like we won, and he's just still sprinting off. We lost one of our fishermen again. At least we got some of his equipment back. You know, let's just get back and get paid, because our people are going to start rioting here pretty quick. Because they didn't have any money to spend out in this beautiful plains region where there's plenty of businesses to you know, spend all your money at. Obviously, that's my failure. I didn't see the economic opportunity that my men were missing out on by not being able to spend their money in the middle of nowhere. That's on me. Okay, at least now we've got that guy there. Okay, I'm getting a feeling this guy's supposed to be a ranged fighter. How about this? This also is always shocking. Worth 200. Sell 32. Huh? What? In what world? Okay, so we're going all the way back this way, so I guess we'll just do this then. We'll go there. I'm also not sure how we didn't encounter those things earlier. Whenever we came through the first time. Oh, for... Okay, 1 second. Guys, I'll be right back. Sorry, chat. I had to go deal with something real quick. Okay, I guess we just gotta sell these, because we're not gonna have enough money to cover wages for the men otherwise. And of course, there's no work here, for Lord only knows what reason. Actually, we'll head down to Eisengrab, I guess, and see if maybe there's something going on down there now. Oh, a band of brigands. I'll happily fight them if I have this entire band of professional troops next to me. Oh, they've got a war dog. What the heck? What are these dudes doing? Falling back over there. Oh no. They are not doing real hot. %68 chance. Still missed. Ray. Come on. Come on. What a shame. Oh well. Up. Run him down. Wait, the bush is not something we can go through? Okay. There we go. Glorious. Okay, let's see. Those are level ups for our men. Well, I guess at least that netted us some XP. Well, good afternoon to you as well, Uncle Dan. Welcome in, my friend. Hopefully the meetings went well. Recently raided. Then that'll... Ooh, yep. There we go. Fine. We'll take it. It's pay and it covers our rations for a bit, which means we can... There we go. That gives us a pretty decent sized caravan too. 7 of them and then 5 of us. So, of course, I think 7 includes the caravan carts. Oop. Aww. That was strange. Maybe we need to not play this game on stream. Because it just stroked out on me. That was very odd. I have to see if I can... Hold on. Oh, that's not what I want. You useless... Okay, whatever. We'll deal with that later. I'll have to look and see if I can find a report in the system about what caused that. Huh. Because that wasn't supposed to happen there. And now I'm worried. Yeah, hold on. Let me pull up Event Viewer and see if I can figure this out real quick, because I need to figure out if we're good to keep going with stream or not, essentially. Out of memory exception. There's no way we've used up all of our memory. I've got decent ones. That can't be. Low virtual memory condition. Why does Battle Brothers use almost as much of my virtual memory as OBS does? That is odd. That's very odd. Hold on, I'm just going through a few of the reports and seeing if there's anything else that stands out to me as being perhaps part of what just happened. I shouldn't be having as many administrative events as I am, which does always concern me that there is something wrong with the computer, and most likely means I did something wrong during the build initially, because there's not anything that's happened between then and now that should have caused more issues, but I'm curious about the memory situation now. If I'm having memory issues, it means I'm going to have to look into upgrading that sooner rather than later already, which is frustrating because I didn't exactly go with like the lowest end ones. I'm not sure though. Yeah, low virtual memory reports. That's my biggest issue. I guess one of the things I can do, since we're not watching any videos or anything, we can close a bunch of this stuff out. Hmm. Yeah, okay. So it's looking like all of the reports I got are mostly just it's a cascading event. We ran out of virtual memory, and then it just caused everything to stagger and some of the programs to die for a minute. Not liking that one bit. Not at all. Yeah, we might have to look into getting some new RAM. But then again, that's also the first time that that's been the issue. At least that's the first time I've seen that as the issue that got reported. I don't know. I'll have to look in to see what we should be getting with our RAM and see what's been happening. I may have to run some tests off stream to see if I can figure out why that particular game apparently was using so much of it. Because I don't think I've had any other game where that's been an issue. Which is weird because that's not exactly the most visually demanding game in the world, you know? Well then. We might actually wrap stream there for now. I'm gonna see if I can test some things, and I'm gonna check some stuff out on this computer and see if I can figure out what might have just happened. Because I don't like that it's doing that, and that worries me. So I guess for now, that'll be where we wrap it. We will be back again tomorrow. But I do appreciate those of you who hung out for a bit. I'm sorry it's such a short stream. I do apologize. But you know how it is with tech issues. It's hard to predict when they're going to happen. See if I can figure out what's causing them. Or if rather, because I think I know what's causing them. It's just a question of, can I fix it? But you all have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless y'all, and I will see you again soon. Farewell.